Greetings, First Baptist family. Thanks for taking just a few minutes to watch this midweek update video. I know that these are strange times, and I so miss being able to gather each week with my church family, my faith family, to enjoy the fellowship, to encourage each other, to pray for one another. And I'm hoping we'll be able to do that very, very soon. But in the meantime, we'll take advantage of technology we have like this, and we'll stay connected best we can. Now, the first thing I wanted to tell you is that I plan to make another video this week to preview my Sunday sermon. Just to give you a little bit of information, share with you what I plan to preach. We're just not quite ready to do that now, but we will be in the next day or two. So watch our website and our Facebook page. You'll see that video shortly. Now, let me give you an update about just a few things that are going on around our church. First, let's look at last Sunday's online service, our very first online-only service. I felt like things went as well as they could have gone. Jonathan just did an incredible job of putting things together. I was impressed with the video and how it looked and how it all fit together. I was also really impressed with the participation. We had way more people watching and who were faithful to watch all the way to the end than I would have guessed. You know, oftentimes with these online videos, Facebook videos, and it'll be true of this one, if you watch the graphs of how many people are watching and when they watch, people really watch the first minute or so, and then the viewership just really declines. We did not see that Sunday. In fact, at the 40-minute mark in the message, at 9:40, I made a note to check our statistics and just see how many people had stayed with the service at that point. And at that point, between our three streaming platforms, we had 430 screens. Now, in addition to that, we had a number of people watching DVDs, and then, of course, many people watched later in the day. They watched at noon or 2 or 3 or 6 o'clock at night. And those people are not included in this statistic, but 430 screens at the 9:40 mark. Now, I don't know if each screen represents 1.5 people or 2.5 people, but you just do some math and then you look at how many people watched it later in the day or even later in the week. We had great attendance Sunday. So that's an encouragement. It's not the same as meeting together. Let's don't get too used to this. God commands us to come together, physically come together. And so we're looking forward to doing that. But I really felt good about Sunday. Some people have asked, how did our giving do? Well, I'll just be honest with you. We collected less than half, in fact, significantly less than half what we ordinarily would have collected last Sunday. Now, I have confidence that our people are going to step up and our people are going to take care of this. We started at the very beginning of this crisis. We started making some pretty significant cuts here to try to be as lean as possible and our ministry still go forward. So there's no panic. I'm trusting our people. They have always been faithful, and I know they will continue to be. But we need them to step up, and we're looking forward to seeing that here in the next week or so. Now, let's talk briefly about future Sundays. It's hard because this crisis just changes every few hours, it seems. Hard to make long-term decisions. But our plan is this Sunday will be online only again, and next Sunday will be online only again. We're waiting to make a decision about Easter at least until next week. Maybe we'll wait until the next week. I would really hate for us not to be together on Easter, but we're going to do what's responsible, and we're going to safeguard safety here in our community. We're going to honor our leaders. So we'll see. We'll see how things unfold. But for the next 2 Sundays, we expect to be online only. Well, what about We Love Our City? So that's a ministry where people all over the community, connected to our church or not, can call our church offices and request that somebody make a run to the grocery store or the drugstore. That is continuing. So reach out, let your neighbors know, let people that you meet know. They can call us. We have volunteers ready to go. What about DVDs? I mentioned that earlier when we talked about Sunday service. We will have DVDs by 9 or 10 o'clock Friday morning. We'll have DVDs available here at the church. They'll also be available on Saturday. We can deliver DVDs to those for whom it's not safe for you to get out. You just need to call the church office and say, hey, bring me a DVD. We have volunteers that'll bring those on Friday and Saturday. We want you to be a part of the service, even if you're not able to do the streaming. If you don't have the capability of streaming it over the internet, then you reach out and get one of those DVDs so you can sit down on Sunday morning and you can worship with the rest of us. Hey, quickly, renovation. Our renovation is moving forward. There could be some delays due to this pandemic, but there have not been yet. And we're hoping that things just keep marching forward. We're going to make a formal announcement soon when we get all the dates together, but we are going to be able to move forward on our fellowship hall. That was part of the renovation that we put on pause, but because of your generosity, things have gone well. The budgets have gone well. We're going to be able to tackle that. The timing is the question. We don't want to start it unless we're sure we can finish it before Vacation Bible School. So they're working some of those details out. As soon as we know that, we're going to make a more formal announcement. Hey, ministry-wise, look for ways to show the love of Christ. Now's the time for us to shine. Let's don't just hunker down. Let's be safe, but let's look for ways to encourage people, to take care of people, to minister people. That's so important. Hey, one more thing. All of our ministers making videos this week. They'll be released this afternoon or Wednesday afternoon. I'm not sure when you're watching this. Wednesday evening. You'll find them on our website. If you're getting our email, hopefully you are. You'll find them there. They'll be posted on Facebook and other places here and there. But the best place to see them is just to go to our website, fbcnac.org. Take a few minutes and listen to what all of our ministers have to say. There's so many things going on. For instance, our youth will be having an online service tonight. You'll hear about that in those videos. We're going to have online youth Sunday school Sunday. We're going to continue to have online children's Sunday school and preschool Sunday school Sunday. So every minister is busy. I know that our missions partners have some serious prayer concerns, some things that you could be praying about. So Caleb will detail that as our missions pastor in his video. So take a moment, watch those videos, and I think you'll be excited about all that's going on around your church during this trying time. Let's trust the Lord. Let's move forward. I will see you soon.